What's up, everyone? Alright, hell yeah. We are live on YouTube, we are live on Twitch, we are live on TikTok. What's up, everyone? Am I clipping? No, I'm not clipping. Alright. My name is Jay Tarantino. I play guitar in a band called Etherius, man. I'm about to fucking melt your face with some sick guitar solos. What's up, Nuevo Martino? Yeah, I'm just gonna let people join in before I start playing. Shout out to everyone. What's up, Nuevo Martino? What's up, Ash? What's going on? What's up? Shout out to everybody on Twitch. Shout out to everybody on YouTube. Alright, man, let's play some music here. Hold on. Am I clipping? Is my guitar clipping? I don't think so. Alright! Here's a song. Hold on. Oh, my vocal mic is clipping just a little bit. Alright. That's better. Alright, here's a song called The Dark Oracle. All right, that was a song called The Dark Oracle. Right there from my band Etherius, man. What's up, Guitar Pit of Horrors? Guitar Pit of Horrors says, sounding good per usual. Thank you very much. We got, we're on Twitch, we're on TikTok, we're on YouTube. I think we're on Facebook too, but nobody watches Facebook. What's up, Damien? What's up, Cabins? Can I do Tom Morello style? I do not have a whammy pedal. I cannot play Tom Morello without a whammy pedal. Wow, I just got a notification to myself that I'm live. Interesting. All right, man, let's do that one again. My band Etherius, we got a new album. It's called Hymns. Eric says, never mind. Thank you. Yeah, I like when people ask me to play like someone else, I cannot do it, man. I can only play my style. I play guitar in a band called Etherius. We have a new record. It's called Hymns of the Crimson Raven. Check it out. I'll put the link in the Twitch chat and the YouTube chat. I should have done that earlier. I'm slacking off. I got the link tree. Where is it? There it is. All right, give me a second here. Let me drop that link in the chat. I'm here every single day. I made a commitment. I'm going to, for at least 30 days straight, I'm going to stream no matter what. No matter how tired I am, no matter how late I get home from work, I'm going to stream for 30 days and see how it goes. And then chances are I'm probably going to keep going, just see how long I can keep the streak going. What if I didn't know I was live? Then I would be playing and not know it. I would just be playing with myself. That was pun intended. All right. Let's do that one again. This song is called The Dark Oracle. right, that was a song called The Dark Oracle. What's up, Darkwing? What's up, Austin? All right, man. Shout out to everybody. Man, we're on Twitch. We're on TikTok. We're on YouTube. What's up, Austin? All right. Darkwing says, sounding amazing. Thank you. Darkwing is like my #1 fan. I appreciate her. She's like my biggest fan. She's always helping me out too in the chat, making sure everybody's participating. What's up, Harrison? All right, anyway. Man, you guys didn't come here to listen to me talk. You came here to listen to me fucking shred. So let's play some more music. This next song is called Thread of Life. Yo, shout out to Austin. Austin's listening on his lunch break. My man's working the night shift, and he's still here, man. That's dedication. That was a song called Thread of Life right there. What's up, Random? Thank you, Random. I appreciate that. Yo, what's up, everybody? What's up, man? We on Twitch, we on TikTok, we're not on Instagram. I was gonna say Instagram, we're not on Instagram. We are on, where are we? We're on YouTube as well. I keep forgetting. I can't keep track of all the platforms. All right, Guitar Pit of Horrors wants the Rivers of Sand and Blood. All right, man, let's make it happen. We'll juggle the set around a little bit here. All right, this one's fast. It's fucking heavy. So my suggestion to you is bang your head, throw your horns in the air, and start a mosh pit in your living room, but I'm not going to be responsible for any furniture that you destroy, all right? That's going to be that's the caveat to this whole thing. Don't be breaking no furniture, all right? But fucking bang your head, throw your horns in the air. Let's do this. This song is called The Rivers of Sand and Blood. All right, that was The Rivers of Sand and Blood. That one's going out to Guitar Pit of Horrors. He said, play it backwards. All right, Guitar Pit of Horrors really likes that track. I appreciate the excuse me, I have a potato chip stuck in my throat. I appreciate that, man. We got Bradley says Wicked. Thank you, Bradley. And German says, you rule. Thank you. Darkwing's on TikTok now. I can't keep track of her. She's everywhere. She be stalking all of my social media. Oh, you got the River of Blood and... Oh, you know what's... Oh, you got the title back. Dude, you know what's funny? I read it out loud. I read it. It said River of Blood and... I didn't even realize that the words were backward. It doesn't matter. No, it wasn't a Dorito. It was Miss Vicky's honey barbecue. No, was it honey bar? No, smoky barbecue. Miss Vicky's smoky barbecue potato chips. They're baked. They're really good. She said, not true. No, it is true. I'm not bullshitting here. I'm telling you the truth. He said, because I am senile. No, it's all good. Maybe you're dyslexic, man. Yo, a dyslexic. So you hear about the dyslexic that walked into a bra? Austin says, sounds crunchy. Thank you, man. Redneck, what's up, brother? It sounds crunchy, yes. The potato chip or my guitar sound? Or both? Maybe both. Probably both, yeah. All right. I should do a stream where I say all the song titles wrong. I'll just say them. I'll just go backwards. This next song is called Sorrow and Silver of Veins. Sorrow and Silver of Veins. I think that's how it goes. He said a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Stuff. Sorrow of... Wait, hold on. Sorrow and Silver of Veins. That's the name of the song. She said that's dark. Dogs and Brutals. All right. A huge tractor trailer drives by my apartment. Redneck says he is finishing his second 4-mile walk. Dude, shout out to you, man. Dude, exercise, people underestimate exercise. Exercise is the king. Dude, when, like, part of my my regimen to, like, get my anger out is just lifting weights. Just attacking the weights like you're pissed off and just going for it. Yeah, Darkwing's doing kickboxing. Don't mess with Darkwing. She'll F you up real bad. All right, Redneck says, I went from 310 to 283. Dude, that's incredible, man. You keep it up, dude, because, like, listen, man, I'm almost 41, and that's not old, but I wake up some days and I feel it. You know, and I think being in shape is so important, especially when you get older. For me, it's like having mobility is important. Like, I see guys that are my age and they're just out of shape and they can't walk and they're just sedentary, man. You have to move your body. We were not meant to be sitting in front of computers and hunched over a desk all day. Like, we're supposed to be moving around. So keep it up, man. For real. Darkwing says, and stalk my social media apparently. Well, I mean, you're on YouTube, you're on Twitch, you're on TikTok. You be stalking me. I'm watching. I'm watching you. All right, Redneck says I use a kettlebell. Yeah, dude, kettlebells are good, man. Got to do this. Yeah, Darkwing's got to make sure my audio is on point. Austin says I walk regardless every day. Yeah, dude. I mean, it's so important. Just move your body. Move your body, damn it. Go do some push-ups. Don't make me yell at you. I'm just anybody. All right, what are we doing, man? I'm playing some music now. Can I play any Radiohead songs? I don't know any Radiohead songs, man. I'm sorry. I don't do covers here. I just play all of my own original music. But thank you for asking. People come into the chat and they just, like, play this, play that. Like, they don't ask, like, please, or, you know. Oh, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. But I appreciate you asking me, man. Like, people, like I said, people just come in and, like, in all caps, play Pantera, play Metallica. It's like, why don't you ask me first? And the answer is always no. So if you like guitar solos, stick around for a song or two. Because this next one's got some epic guitar solos. This song is called, I was going to say it backwards, but he said that's kind of annoying. Listen, I appreciate the honesty, man. Different strokes for different folks. All right. Anyway, I should play a Martian Winter. Don't tell me what to do. But you did send me two Galaxies yesterday, so maybe I should play it. I'll play it, yeah. I just need the other guitar. When I get to the other guitar, I'll play it. I'm just making well, I really do need the other guitar, but I'm just making excuses. I'm spicy tonight. I look like Trump. That's a new one. I've gotten Jesse Leach. I've gotten John Petrucci. I've gotten the singer from the band Blue October. I've never been told I look like Trump. I don't know if that's. I'm not sure how to. I don't know how to handle that. We'll do hymns, absolutely. All right, let me play this next song so I'm not fucking around, so everybody gets their requests in. Wait, are they still here? Oh, they left. Of course, it's a profile with no picture that's gonna say some goofy shit like that. It's always the ones that don't have a picture or they have an avatar. Damn it! I want to roast people tonight so bad. I want haters to come in here so I can just roast them. Because I'm feeling spicy tonight. All right, Austin's got 38 minutes. Okay, you can help. Yes, you can be my sidekick. All right, let's get to it. I will play hymns for you, man. Yeah, it's going to be roasting hour. Instead of the witching hour, it's going to be roasting hour. That's the wrong song. was a song called Veins of Silver and Sorrow, man. I'm going to play that one again. I'll play that one again, and then we'll do, we'll switch guitars, and we'll do ad-lib one, we'll do hymns, and we'll do Martian Winter. All right, what are we doing here? What's going on? Let me check the comments. Redneck brother, thank you, man. He said it's Sorrow and Silver of Veins. That's the name of the song now. One's prog metal, the other's emo. Redneck says, bro, I get whistled at one more time. I'm throwing a rock. Leave me alone. Bro, Redneck's tired of the cat calling, man. Don't cat call Redneck. He's a person with feelings. That was the emo version, yeah. All right, let's do that again. All right, here we go. right, that was a song called Veins of Silver and Sorrow. What's up, Robert? All right, Redneck says, I just had a squirrel throw an acorn at you. Dude, you're having a bad day, man. The world is out to get you today, man. Between everybody whistling at you and fucking squirrels throwing shit at you, man. Dude. What's up, Hakeem? Shout out to Hakeem, man. Yo, I've been watching your shorts, dude. Very cool stuff, man. Shout out to the Money Mindset. Larry C's not here tonight. He's usually here every day, man. Shout out to Larry C. Shout out to Hakeem. All right, let's see. What do we got going on Twitch? It's quiet tonight. That's all right, man. Let me switch guitars. Let's play some song. I know Austin is patiently waiting for his song, man. And Redneck wants to hear a little Martian Winter, man. So let's do that. Hold on. That would require me to switch guitars. Oh, dude, thank you, man. Hakeem says, not much, man. I've been catching up on your shreds. Love them. Brother, thank you. I appreciate that. Austin says, what am I chopping? Austin is one of the more he's one of my most dedicated viewers. He's here every day, even when he's on his lunch break. So him and Darkwing and Redneck and Robert, you're all like just super into it. I appreciate it very much. And I am more than happy to play hymns for you. I mean, I guess I could play it on the blue guitar, but then it's not going to sound as heavy because I can't drop tune. I'm not trying to drop tune with a Floyd. That would be a nightmare. All right. My tracks, because we're kind of bouncing around tonight, I got to find my tracks. Where is it? Where is it? It's here somewhere. There it is. That's what I'm looking for. All right. All right, yo, this one's heavy, so y'all need to bang your head, throw your horns in the air, whatever you got to do. Just fucking go nuts. Alright, that was Hymns of the Crimson Raven. That was for my man Austin. Alright, let's see here. You have to put your main tracks in its own slot. Yes. He said, Hymns of the Crimson Raven. Raven, Crimson, the of Hymns. That would be backwards. Austin says, I love this song. I can listen to this song all day over and over again. And he says, I guess I can't spell either. Dude, I appreciate that, man. That's Redneck with Inevitable End. Dude, yeah, those are two pretty good songs right there. Not too shabby. All right, what are we doing? Oh, let's do bleh. English, motherfucker. Let's do this one. This is my favorite song. This is one of my favorite songs to play right here. I got to tune up again. Can I play Tennessee Whiskey? I don't know that one. All right, here we go. This song is called Ad Livun. Man, I gotta move this mic stand. I'm gonna fucking snap my headstock one day. Hi, that was Adlivun from the new Etherius album. Our new album, Hymns of the Crimson Raven. Check it out. Look at the artwork. Just even if you don't like the music, just buy the album because you like the artwork, man. It's pretty epic. Austin, have a great night, man. Thanks for being here. What's up, Anthony? Anthony says that tapping section. Yeah, dude, I'm actually doubling the keyboard. Well, not doubling. The keyboards are harmonizing. So it's just a kind of a Michelangelo, Badio, Michael Romeo kind of lick. I'm going to have to do a lesson on that. Hold on. Where's my tuner? Yeah, it's a major and minor. I'm sorry. It's a F major 7 and E7 arpeggio. So... And no fret rap. No cheating. Yeah, that tapping section came out really cool. I'm very happy with how that came out. All right. Redneck wants to hear Martian Winter, so I think I will... He sent me 2 Galaxies yesterday, so I think I should honor his request. But I got a tune. Hold on. Redneck says, you lost me at whatever fancy music term you just said. F major 7, E7. Very simple. Wait till we start talking about add 9 chords and raised 13ths and extensions and things like that. G major 7 sharp 11. He said, I don't know music like that. I think every guitarist, every musician should learn theory. Theory doesn't hinder your creativity. That myth is bullshit. You don't have to know everything, but learn something. All right, where is... That's not it. Hold on. Where is it? Where the... is it? There. Nope, that's not it either. Hold on. Do I have it here? Oh, no. I definitely loaded it. Hold on. Where is it? Wait a minute. Something happened. My Martian Winter track is missing. All right, who stole it? Hold on. That's not it. Orician. Mercurian. Oh, it's not here. Wow. All right, hold on. I got to load this up. Give me a second. I am a professional. I know what I'm doing. Let's see here. There it is. Yes, I want to create a new version. What do you think? All right, Silent Ghost Studio sent me some gifts. Thank you and a follow. Thank you very much. Thank you for being here. You caught me at a time where I'm not organized. I'm not very organized right now. Where the hell did it go? Oh, there it is. All right, it's all the way up there. All right, hold on. I gotta drag it. Come on. Where is it? No, keep going. All right, hold on. We're getting there. God, there's got to be an easier... There's got to be an excuse me. There's got to be an easier way to do that. All right, anyway. All right, we're good. All right, here we go. This one's for my man, Redneck. Do I record my own stuff or does Angel? Well, Angel engineered and produced the last this album. Well, the last 2 albums, really. So Angel just, he's just like a producer, man. Like a producer will, you know, if I have ideas, like we did pre-production. So I brought all the songs to him and he would listen to them as a producer and make suggestions. So there were parts that we changed around, you know, that was part of all the pre-production stuff. Then once we had all the songs done, like as far as arrangement wise, then we started tracking guitar solos. So I would come to a session with the ideas that I had, and you know, a lot of times he would just record and I would just play my ideas, also improvise, and then we might find a couple of licks in there in the improv that we're like, okay, that's cool, let's run with that, and then we would build a solo from like 1 or 2 licks. So he was just more like a producer. Like he would help me. I have a lot of ideas, but sometimes I don't know how to organize them, and Angel is very good at organizing, so he helps me organize my ideas like a producer, you know. So to give you a very long-winded answer to that question, he does help out with arrangements and stuff like that. But I bring the songs already like done, and then we tweak them. So that's how it works. And it worked out really well. This album I'm very proud of. We worked really hard on this, and I'm gonna start writing songs soon, maybe for the next album. But I'm gonna start live streaming like writing sessions, because I can only play. There's only so many times I can play my music over and over again. So I gotta change it up a little bit. Kind of just try some different things. All right, this song is called A Martian Winter. My Little Martian Winter, my man Angel Vivaldi right there. What's up, Ben? Ben knows that song. Thank you, Ben. What's up, Fro? All right, Eaton says, I haven't heard that Vivaldi classic in a minute. Well done. Thank you very much. That's from the, you know, incredibly influential Universal Language EP. What's up, Fro? All right, what's up, Jaden? All right, let me switch guitars again. Let's get back to some more Etherius tracks. Fro says, "Good to see you, bro. Digging the new setup. Thank you, man. Yeah, I'm still. I got some more equipment that I want to get. I would like to get another camera, but just for now, this is good for now until I get the funds to get another camera. I want to do like a 3-camera angle, but I don't know if my computer or I don't know if my internet connection can handle that. My internet be tripping all the time. But it's all good. We'll figure it out. This is fine for now. We'll see how we do. All right. Welcome, everyone. For all of you, for all the new people here. Hold on, I missed people on YouTube. Did I miss anybody on YouTube? Nope. All right. My name is Jay Tarantino. I play guitar in a band called Etherius. We have a new record. We have 3 albums out, but our newest record is called Hymns of the Crimson Raven. I also tour with Angel Vivaldi, which is why I played that track. I mean, we haven't done a tour in like 7 or 8 years, but I've been in Angel's live band for a long time. We've been to Europe. We've been to North. We've done, goddamn, how many tours across North America? Like a lot. Yeah, mostly, not just rhythm. Yeah, I do some. Majority of listen, some of his rhythms are harder than the leads. That's a fact. But yeah, we toured with we've toured with Gus G. We've toured with the last tour we did in 2018 was with Nita Strauss. We toured with Gus G. We toured with Andy James. We toured with Intervals and Plenty. We toured with who else? We did our own tour. Who else did we tour with? I'm trying to remember here. Let's see, 2017. Oh yeah, we did Scale the, so we did a tour with Scale the Summit. How did I meet Angel? We did not go to school together. Okay, but funny story. Angel and I grew up in the same town. And we also had the same friends, but we never met each other until, I'm going to date myself here. Who remembers MySpace? Who remembers the MySpace days back in good old 2008, 2009, 2010? Angel had an ad on MySpace that he was looking for a guitar player. And that's where I found him. I responded to the ad, and he gave me some songs to listen. Fro says, all right, so you and I are the same age, yeah. So this is for all the old folks out there that remember MySpace. He had an ad on MySpace. I answered it, and then yeah, man, and then the rest is history. This was in I want to say it was 2009. It was like spring of 2009 when I met him, and then we found out just through talking and like becoming friends and just kind of developing a relationship. We found out that we grew up in the same town, like literally in the same neighborhood, just like a few blocks from each other. We knew the same people. We didn't go to the same school, but we knew the same people, and we didn't cross paths until 2009. I was 25. He was 24, 23, 24. So it's funny how that worked. Yeah, dude, chances are we crossed paths when we were kids and we just didn't know it. Kind of funny. What's up, Citizen? I am live on Facebook, but nobody watches over there. So I put the live up, but I don't pay attention to it. Actually, hold on. Let's take a look at Facebook. Let's see what's going on over there. I haven't been paying attention. Let's see. I have notifications. Oh no. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see who's watching my live. Oh, Citizen commented on my Facebook. What's up, dude? I always forget you have your real name on Facebook. So I'm like, who the hell is this guy? And then I'm like, oh, yeah. Dude, this is how messed up social media is. I have 22,000 followers on my Facebook page, and I only have 2 people watching my live stream. What is up with that? All right, anyway, back to our regularly scheduled programming. All right. Let me play a song. This song, yeah, Facebook, dude, it's all bots. It's literally all bots. I'm convinced the internet is all it's all bots. For all I know that I'm not real. For all I know you're not real. Nobody's real. It's all an illusion, dude. We live in a fucking simulation. Yeah, you are a bot. I'm a bot too. I'm not real. This isn't real. You're not really talking to me. I'm an AI. I'm a large language model. What's up, Mandy? What's going on? What's up? Eaton says he just uses Facebook Marketplace. Yeah, I need to update the firmware in my brain. The simulation, yeah. Mandy says, I came to see you because I missed you. Oh, thank you. I'm great. I'm very tired, but I'm committed to streaming every day for 30 days because that was a commitment I made to myself just to see what kind of traction I would get. We're on Twitch. We're on YouTube. We're on TikTok. I got this fancy new microphone. Life is good. All right. Life will be even better when I play a song. All right, this song is called Sedna. right, yo, citizens watching on Twitch. What's up? My man's everywhere. He says I'm also... Citizens on YouTube, he's on Twitch, and he's on TikTok, all at the same time. My brother, thank you. Can I play My Father Telling Me He's Proud of Me? Is that a song? I don't know what that is. All right. We got some more. This next song is called Gilded Shadows of Oblivion. Oh, you want to be a mod? Dude, I'll make you a mod. Hell yeah. Hold on. There we go. I just made you a moderator. You want to be a mod on Twitch? I'll make you a mod on Twitch. Let me see here. Can I do that? How do I do that? No, I don't want to block you. I want to make you a mod. I don't know how to do that. All right, I'll figure it out later. Oh, there it is. Okay. I just modded you on my Twitch page. There it is. Don't be fucking my shit up, dude, all right? All right. Shout out to Citizen, my brother. All right, this next song is called Gilded Shadows of Oblivion. That was a song called Gilded Shadows of Oblivion from my band Etherius. What's up, Larry C? Larry C says, join late bouncing between you and Coach right now. He said, thanks for the clip the other night. I watched it 11 times. Shout out to you, man. Dude, Hakeem was in my stream, dude. He was in the YouTube chat for a minute. Dude, that clip was really funny, man. Am I live on any Facebook? But nobody cares about Facebook. There's like 2 people watching. So I don't care. I can't play Killing Me, Element 80. I can't. I don't know. I have no idea what that is. All right, let's see what we got going on. What's up, Cabins? My man Citizen has got me on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok. My man he's following me everywhere. I appreciate you, man. And we got 5 people on YouTube. What's up to everybody? Shout out to everybody on YouTube right now. We got a couple people on Twitch. Larry C says, yeah, shout out to Hakeem and the Money Mindset crew. Hell yeah. We bossing up in 2025. I'm trying to, at least. I don't know about everybody else. All right. I have some songs I haven't played yet. I'm going to play a couple more, man. We're almost done. I'm very tired. I had these last 2 days have been just long days, and it's getting hot here on the East Coast, man. It's about to be like 92 degrees tomorrow, so we got the hot weather coming. Well, it's already here. So I gotta rest up, man. Citizen says, me too. All right. We are bossing up. That's right, man. That's true. All right. This song is called Arctic Shadowscape. I need to put a count here because... Nah, you know what? I'll do it. I'll do it later. I don't feel like doing this right now. What's up, Giselle? I'm not doing a backflip, dude. If I do a backflip, I will break my back. And then I won't be able to play guitar probably ever again. That wouldn't be very skibbity. right, that was a song called Arctic Shadowscape. Let's see here. That song was called Arctic Shadowscape, but the content would be good. Citizen says, I freaking love the end of that. Dude, the end of, I know, I'm with you, man. That was originally not at the end of the song. It was actually in the middle of the song, believe it or not. And then we rearranged a couple parts. And that was it, man. All right, Larry C says, it would be very Skibidi, Ohio of you, and you lose aura points low-key. He called it Michigan. Dude, that's funny, man. Did Giuseppe hear what I just said? Oh, he's not here. He always leaves. Every time some Skibidi happens, he's gone. All right, Citizen says, if Etherius came to Ohio, I would absolutely... Dude, we will do a tour, man, at some point. It's just a matter of when. I've been to Ohio. I played at the Outpost. Where's that, in Kent? That place is pretty cool. And then we played in Cleveland. I played with Angel. We played in Cleveland at the... was it the Agora Ballroom? I think it was the Agora Ballroom. We played Iowa, too. We played in Des Moines. I don't remember the name of the venue in Des Moines, but we played there. I played there with Angel a couple times. Yeah, we played at the Outpost in Kent. We played in Cleveland. We played at the Agora Ballroom. We played in Michigan, too. We played in Pontiac. I think we played in Pontiac. I don't remember it was a theater. I don't know if it's still there. I don't remember the name of it. And we played in Des Moines actually, I think in 2018 we played in Des Moines. Don't go to Gary, Indiana. Actually, funny enough, I have been through Gary, Indiana. Yeah, that's the hood. That is the hood. Tupelo. I've never been to Tupelo, but I've been to Gary. Driven through it I don't remember why. I think we were going to Indianapolis. Yeah, it's pretty hood. He said, citizen in caps, stay away from Gary, Indiana. East Coast Road. Yeah, dude, we would hit Rhode Island. I'm in New Jersey, so. Yeah, 2018, we played in Des Moines. Larry C says, I'm from Detroit. Where's Jackie? Jackie's from Detroit, too. Jackie's not here tonight. But Jackie be also from the Motor City. All right, Citizens is about 30 minutes east of... Okay, yeah, I've been to Cleveland. There's nothing to do in Ohio. There's nothing to do in the Midwest. That's why people do illicit substances. Like, we played in Nebraska. I was like, bro, there is nothing out here. It was just corn. I never seen so much corn in my entire life. We play guitar, yeah. Jimmy says, dodge tornadoes. I was just thinking about that. Yeah, you couldn't pay me enough money to live out there. Oklahoma, Kansas, Nebraska, Iowa. I'm not trying to have my house reduced to toothpicks by a tornado, an F5 tornado. No, thank you. He says, hey, man, Midwest is great. How much would it cost for you to give me guitar lessons? Free, right? Go to my website. If you want lessons, go to my website. If you're watching on TikTok, my website is in my link tree, which is in my bio. And if you're watching on Instagram, why do I keep saying Instagram? If you're watching on YouTube and Twitch, I dropped the link tree in the chat. So go click that. Rednex is, we're looking at a possible derecho at the end of... Yeah, dude. Yo, and yesterday, there's like another tornado in St. Louis tonight or something. But I know yesterday Oklahoma got hit. Dude, I would not want to live out there. I don't care. Listen, I've driven through the Great Plains. It's beautiful land, but dude, you could not pay me enough money to live out there. Yeah, St. Louis got hit with another tornado tonight. I think tonight. Yeah, fuck that. No, thank you. I mean, shit, dude, we got hit with Hurricane Sandy. That was pretty rough. But, and it's crazy because, like, when I go to the Jersey Shore, there's still houses being built that were wrecked by Sandy, and that was almost 13 years ago already. But, hey, it is what it is. Oh, shit, look who's here. Oh, he left. This dude shows up and he leaves. He doesn't say anything. What a jackass. That's fine. Angel was just here. He doesn't say hi. He doesn't stick around for a song. He just pops in and leaves. What's up, Emensch? Welcome back. All right, I'm gonna play one more song. We've been going for an hour and a half. That's pretty cool, man. We've been doing 2-hour streams. That's pretty awesome, man. Shout out to everybody that tunes in and actually likes what I do. All right, we're gonna do one more song. This is we call this the bendy note song, but you all know it as the Omnipotent. And shout out to my boy Cody. Cody's the one who came up with that. All right. Yeah, how dare he, man? He didn't say hi. All right. Here we go. What prayer do I have to say? He says, I like that you played with my guitar the entire night. Oh, Larry, dude, you did miss hymns, bro. I played it a little while ago. I'll play it tomorrow, though. Hello, yeah. Hello, yeah. All right. All right, Larry C. got something to say. He says, our skivity who rises in Ohio, give us this day our daily aura, and forgive us our capybaras, as we phantom tax those who baby Gronk against us. Lead us not into Tupelo, but deliver us from the Crimson Raven. That's another one I'm going to have to clip. Nothing like driving 70 miles an hour down the interstate and a quarter-sized spider pops out by the driver's side window inside and starts crawling towards you. My fight or flight is definitely fight. The bruise on my hand palm proves it. I'm definitely awake now. Hopefully your car is not in a ditch either, man. Be careful out there. Watch out for them spiders, man. Raven, there's a link in the chat. My mod, Citizen, dropped the link. I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you very much for the support. I'll see you tomorrow.